Hey, what's up? How is everybody? How is everybody doing? Welcome to the Flying Fluffy Hockey live stream of the Florida Panthers and Buffalo Sabres game. IC says, what's up? What's up? Hello, Amanda. Hello, Black Brigades. Hello, Damien.
Over 100 years ago, dairy farmers in Tillamook, Oregon built a boat. Not this one, this one. What it say? They built another. All to share the dairy they loved with the world.
Hello, Austin.
Always have been.
Raven says, you guys better win Marchand a cup. There's a pretty good chance of that, Raven. The odds are, I think the Panthers are now the favorites to win the cup, according to Vegas. Yeah, Marchand to the Panthers is still a reality, as is only giving up a seconds that could turn into a first. I think. Let me read the specifics of that.
Beautiful Saturday night in South Florida. Beautiful night for hockey. The Panthers try to win their 6th in a row and make it an 11.
So, in exchange for Brad Marchand, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, who was given up 14 goals against in the last 3 starts, is the starting goalie for the Sabres. And Vitek Vanacek is starting tonight. And they gave him number 41. Isn't that Stolarz' old number? So, in exchange for Brad Marchand, we sent Boston a conditional 2027 second round pick, which becomes a 27 or 28 first round pick if Florida wins 2 rounds in the Stanley Cup playoffs and Marchand plays half of the team's playoff games, and Boston retains half of Marchand's salary. So Gadjo, Bolinskis, and Marchand are the scratches for the Panthers tonight.
We started?
Yeah. So the fourth line is Greer, Sturm, and Nosek.
Yeah, I heard that's what they were doing. That'll change, though, when Marchand and Kachuk are back, especially.
So we do have Jaws here tonight.
There will be no recap tonight.
There will be no recap.
It's going to be a miracle if I make it the whole game.
Yeah, well,
the fever is trying to come back on me this afternoon. And I figure I'd sit here.
Seth Jones with a shot. Luosterainen and Boquist were so close. Boquist must have gotten like 3 different chances to score there.
He feels so good. Yeah, the fever definitely.
Luukkonen makes the save.
Fever's definitely. I'm here just to make it known I'm alive.
Dr. Austin says, show the game. No, we can't. The NHL would strike the hammer down on us.
I guess ESPN Plus is doing its thing already.
Yeah.
Really,
Raven
ESPN
says,
Plus.
you guys better win Marchand a cup.
Yeah, you got it.
Hello, Hungry Xenomorph. Raven says, I had the flu for a good week. Jacob says, hey, boys, hope you're having a great start to the stream. We're doing pretty good. I'm no longer alone down here. Bennett blocked. Yep.
shot, and Vanacek has his first save as a Panther on the shot by Josh Douglas.
Windy City Hockey says nothing but love but for Spencer Knight. Last night in the Madhouse on Madison, he made an unbelievable save. Yeah. Hello, Timmy. Jacob says, did you see that since 2022, the Panthers have acquired 3 consecutive captains at the trade deadline? Giroux, Okposo, and now Marchand. Hello, Bex.
Okay. Oh, that's too cold. That fever definitely came back.
Off the draw, the shot comes through high over the net.
So who's in net? Markstrom,
No, it's
Luongo,
Vitek Vanacek.
Montalvo, Ivan Levi, Tim Thomas.
It's Vitek Vanacek.
Kako Kapanen.
The Bruins beat the Lightning 4-0.
That's a weird one.
Henderson says, yeah, it sucked. I don't want to talk about it.
That's a weird result after yesterday.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. So it's 17:27 to go in the first, and face off in the Panthers zone.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's funny you have a fever and you got the heat pointed.
Don't give me no shit. I'm freezing. I can either be down here with you with the heater on, or I'll be upstairs with the heater on. Either way, I'm cold now because the fever came back.
Hey Chris, thank you for the 2.
Hey, thank you, Chris. Thank you, bud.
Says love you guys. Let's have a good game. Go Panthers.
Thank you, bud.
Let's see. Oh yeah, that's there's Nico Sturm wearing number 8. And
Is it really gonna do this all night? Was it doing this before? When I was gone?
Yeah. Did you? I think that Ethernet is plugged in.
Yeah, plug the Ethernet in. I'll turn off my Wi-Fi here.
Let's see. Colin says Marchand is a Panther. Still can't believe it. Did Jaws put out a video on his reaction to the Marchand trade?
I did a short.
Yeah.
That's unfortunately my energy level right now. I was feeling a little bit better earlier, but I'm not anymore. I mean, I'm obviously functional, but earlier I thought it was going to be fine, but in the last hour and a half, the fever came back.
Henderson says we weren't bolts today. We were just those crappy silent heat lightning bolts. Just a bad showing.
Yeah, it's so weird. You would have thought, I guess the Boston players were pissed off. Was it Boston just came out and played really well? Or
Rodriguez unable to hang on to the puck. Sabres flip in to the zone. Yeah, Hungry Xenomorph. I'm sure Hungry Xenomorph is right that the salt mines have been bountiful. Yeah. Did you see Paul Bissonnette's reaction when he found out Marchand had been traded to Florida?
No.
You could literally see the soul being sucked out of him. It's like that Simpsons meme. Watch this, Lisa. You can pinpoint the exact second his heart splits in half. And now. Henderson says, yeah, there was an early fight. Lilleberg had to pay for a slash from about 2 months ago. Tone was set and they slapped us up. Yeah, Bruins are going to play angry against us.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we probably won't get Marchand.
No.
In
He's
that
week
game.
to week, so it's not even.
No, Marchand is not playing right now, and he might not play until April. Barkov, the puck goes behind the Sabres net, but the Sabres now control. Reinhardt with the puck, and ESPN Plus is garbage. Marchand is like, where did you see he was week to week?
I saw it in multiple places.
All right.
That's all the Sabres can do right now is just clear it, bump it off the wall or off the glass. And Panthers, again, they quick, what they want, they quick counterattack. As soon as they get that puck in the neutral zone, it's like somebody.
Now here's Nico Sturm, flips in. Look at him fly. If only he had actual guys with him on that line.
He eventually will. Greer's good. I'm a little surprised Nosek over Gadjevich, but okay. Oh, don't do that.
Sturm blocked the shot. Kenneth says ESPN Plus is still doing as well as Jaws looks.
Yeah.
Schmidt.
Oh. Hey! There you go.
Greer.
Greer. I told you he's okay.
Yeah.
I think that might be the first time a guy's ever scored after I complimented him.
What a shocker. The guy who's given up 14 goals in the past 3 games gave up a goal to a fourth liner.
That's how you know I'm sick. Everything is backwards. I complimented a guy and he scored a goal.
So Schmidt was responsible for getting that puck through Lekonen's legs, and then Greer sends it home. There it is. So the Panthers take the early 1-0 lead. It's just Greer's 6th goal of the season. And there appears to be no challenge on that goal. Let's see. Henderson says that Marchand was a pure playoff roster addition. If he plays in 0 regular season games, you lose nothing. Having him for the playoffs is where it really counts. Beck says Sturm looking good so far. Let's see. That's the first time there's been no challenge on the first goal in the last 5 games.
Jeez.
Timmy says, in my NHL fantasy, Marchand should be back for the next home games.
Over 100 145 years of helping fuel miniature milestones and big moments. Because goodness comes in many flavors. Quaker, bring out the good.
Let's see. Jacob says, could you boys imagine if we still had Lomberg and Gudis on this roster?
Yeah, where would they go?
Kenneth says, my mom doesn't know much about teams, but knows Marchand. I told her Marchand was traded to Florida. She said, now I don't like Florida. iDog says, Buffalo must be scared. We'll send Kachuk, Bennett, and Marchand after them after the game. That's why they didn't challenge. Did you hear that?
What's that?
Buffalo must be scared. We'll send Kachuk, Bennett, and Marchand after them after the game. That's why they didn't challenge.
Right.
Henderson says, I don't think the Geneva Conventions would allow Lomberg and Gudis on this roster. Matt says, Marchand, a Panther. I hated him for so long. This would be like Tom Brady played for the Dolphins. Oh. See, for Hagee with the puck, can he get the rush? He can. And the pass was deflected, but there was a collision. Reinhardt's trying to steal the puck. Another Chiefs player got arrested.
Jeez.
What was it, for crashing out after losing that Super Bowl? I hope it wasn't for anything serious. Can't the football players not be idiots?
Oh, here we go.
Okay,
Hey,
Vanacek makes a good save on the breakaway.
Oh, did they give us a penalty? Tripping on what? He didn't get tripped, did he?
iDog says, I've been in a state of euphoria since around 3 yesterday. Okay, well, we'll get to see Nico Sturm on our PK. Xavier Worthy for domestic violence? What is he doing? He's a rookie. You can't be doing that to yourself when you're so young. So yeah, Lundell is in the penalty box, which means Nico Sturm will be getting very soon a chance on this PK to show us why we traded for him. There he is, actually, yeah. He's paired with Ekblad. No, Brad Marchand's not playing today. Matt says Vanacek's numbers so bad, but for a bad Sharks team, stats not everything. Yeah, Chris, at any age, you probably shouldn't do that. It's been too long since our last shorthanded goal. All right, Seth Jones with the puck. He does get the clear. Kenneth says, I'm trying to teach Chat to be GPT about your channel and get it to promote it. Ghost Slayer says, hey, Kyle, Hey, Kyle. Hey, Jaws. Nice to see you on the bench and join us and not be on LTIR. How are we going to fleece the Bruins from their captain, but even more so? Why did we go for him and Brady?
Why did we go for him and not Brady?
Maybe. Let's see. Chris says, Jaws, what are your cup odds at the moment? Vanacek with another save.
And honestly, I liked our chances before the moves. Now,
Bennett,
what?
Lukanen makes the save.
Now, at a minimum, I expect a return trip back to the finals.
Over 100 years ago, dairy farmers in Tillamook,
I feel
built a
as
boat.
long as we're healthy,
Guess
I
what?
feel confident about the team.
They built another. All to share the dairy they love.
How can we not?
We're farmer owned.
You're already the champs, and with everything that we've added,
In everything we do,
we got a lot of fresh blood too in terms of guys that didn't play in the 2 long runs. There's a lot of fresh blood on the ice now.
Let's see. Austin says, did Jaws ever think he would see a Stanley Cup championship or possibly 3 straight finals trips?
I didn't think it would get this good.
Matt says, Ottawa will never trade Brady ever. Panthers will get...
All it's going to take is a couple of playoff losses in a row to the Panthers, and we'll have their captain too.
Colin
We'll have
says,
all the captains.
Jaws, what's your ideal bottom 6 when fully healthy?
Jeez.
Hey, Rosado.
I know everybody wants Marchand with Bennett and Kachuk.
Mhm.
I don't think that's how he's best served. I know that's the line the fans want.
Hey, Amanda, thank you for gifting 50 memberships.
Oh, my God. Thank you, Amanda.
Yeah.
Thank you, Amanda. Thank you.
Those are the memberships
Thank
that
you.
she was going to gift because the super chatted enough.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Amanda. While I was gone, Kyle's been filling me in. I cannot thank you all enough. Genuinely. It made a huge difference because it's been tough. So knowing that extra is coming our way, it makes a huge difference. I genuinely mean that and appreciate it.
Beck says Samo on 2nd, Marchand on 3rd, Rodriguez on 4th.
Yeah, Verhaeghe, Samoskevich, Marchand, Luosterainen on the left, and Reinhart, Kachuk, Rodriguez, Boquist on the right. Wait, I left out Marchand. There's too many guys. No, did I leave out Marchand? I'm sure I left somebody out. Oh, yeah, Stern. We got too many good players. We need 5 lines. Seriously, when we're healthy, it's insane. Like, you could legitimately... There's a nice save. You could legitimately make a case where you could put, like, Marchand and Rodriguez on the 4th line and be like, yeah, that looks good because everybody else is so good, too. I mean, it's absurd.
Idug says, I can't believe after all the times we trolled Jaws about trading Mackey or Lundell to get Crosby, Brady, or Marchand. We actually got one of them without giving up any players.
Anything. I know.
Beck says, Nosek, I think, will be back up. 4th, I think, would be Sturm with Boquist and Rodriguez. Yeah, and then you have third line be Luosterainen, maybe Lundell and Marchand. So you don't break up
That's too
Bennett,
lefties.
Samo.
You got to go.
Would you want Bennett, Samo, Marchand?
Where's Rodriguez? You see what every way you make it, you're going to leave a guy out. It's crazy.
Glenn is a new member.
Hey, thank you, Glenn.
Awesome.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Glenn. No matter how you slice it, Barkov, Reinhart, Verhage, Samiskevich, Bennett, Kachuk, Marchand with Lundell and Rodriguez leaves Luosterainen, Stern, and Boquist. I don't think I left anybody out.
Mason B says Bruins fan turned Florida fan here from Nova Scotia. Hello.
Very cool. Did I get all the players in that one? My brain is not functioning, guys. I haven't had a meal in 3 days.
iDog says when fully healthy, our third line might be good enough to be a second line on most teams.
Yeah, like you could legitimately make the point that you would want Luosterainen on the third over Marchand just because his familiarity with Lundell. You could put anybody anywhere at this point. Hell, I'd put Samiskevich on the top line and move Verhage down with Lundell and Marchand.
Kenneth has been a member for 12 months. He says,
thank you, Kenneth.
3 years of
Thank
watching,
you,
1 year of membership. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Ken. Appreciate that, bud. Hey, I like that idea I just came up with.
What?
Put Samiskevich with Barkov and Reinhart and make it Lundell, Verhage, Marchand as the third line.
Offsides, 5:55.
Or is that the second line? I don't know. There's too many good players.
Beck says Panthers Marchand jerseys are being sold online already. So weird.
Yeah, that's wild.
Rosado has been a member for 17 months. He says, well, I am sad we didn't get a Shari. Instead, we got the best face-off player in the league.
Yeah, we totally missed him in our analysis, huh, Rosado? Somebody in the chat probably mentioned him at some point.
What do you mean, Nico Sturm?
Yeah, we were. A lot of us were in agreement about an upgrade over Nosek, but I don't remember anybody catching on to Stern. Somebody might have. Trey might have.
Hey, Cade, thank you for the 2
Hey,
Canadian.
Thank you, bud.
Cade
Thank
says,
you, Cade.
nice to see you up and Adam Jaws go Panthers.
I'm up. I don't know about the Adam part. Oh, man.
Matt says, Jaws, you need the Irish cure for the common cold. Hot tea, lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of honey, and 2 shots of Jameson. Fix you right up.
Oh, shit. If I put alcohol in my stomach right now, it would burn my esophagus because that's where all my food goes, is that direction. It must be windy as hell out there.
The screen door isn't closed
I'll get
properly.
to it on the intermission.
Hungry Xenomorph says, Jaws, did you do a wellness check on Captain Paul?
Yeah, I had a conversation with him this morning on the phone. We talked this morning. So, yeah.
The Boston Bruins captain, Brad Marchand, is now a
Yeah.
member of the Florida Panthers.
He's okay. That's Paul locker room.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Do you think, Beck says, you guys think Marchand is being planted as an inside man from the Bruins to destroy the team from the inside? No.
It makes a good meme, but I don't think so. Especially when he signs for 2 extra years at $1 million apiece to be on the 4th line next year. As long as we're just making shit up.
Well, that's why he's no longer a Bruin, is because they dragged their feet with giving him a multiple-year extension. I mean,
well, what I read was they didn't want to give him 2 years. They only wanted to give him 1, and then they offered him 2 years at $3 million per.
And he didn't accept that. Why?
Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
Vanacek makes the save.
Hey, how'd they screw that up?
Samiskevich the other way.
Oh.
Oh, man, he tried
Ekblad.
to feed Ekblad.
You
Forsman.
screwed up Samaskevich's assist, you asshole.
Ekblad slap
Damn
shot.
it. That's it. Trade Ekblad for Seth Jones.
The trade deadline
wait.
is over.
Never mind. I'm sick. I can say anything I want today. You have to read the chat because I'm so drugged up. I can't even read it from here. Everything is a blur. I am so drugged up. I can barely read the Panthers 1, Sabres nothing.
iDog says zinc is good for your immune system, right?
Yeah, but be careful taking zinc if you haven't taken it before.
Marvin the Martian says water and vitamin C are your best friends when you're sick.
Yeah, I've been having. I mean, look, Kyle will tell you, this is 300% better than Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday, the only question was I calling the ambulance or not?
Reinhardt with the puck. We've spent over a minute in the zone. It looks like Verhaeghe.
Oh, what, did they get him?
Yeah. Henderson has been a member for 4 months.
Hey,
He says,
thank you, bud.
if we play you in the first round again this year, can you at least let us get to 6? Thanks, love from both country. Get better, Jaws.
I appreciate the sentiment, but you can have Toronto. Take Toronto. I don't want nothing to do with you guys in the first round. All you got to do, Tampa, if you want Toronto in the first round, is when we play you at the end of the season, let us win the last game of the year. That should give us the division that we could take care of Columbus or whoever. You can finish off the Leafs, and then we'll meet you in the second round. You guys have it right there in your hand to choose whether you want to play us or Toronto. I know who I would pick. No disrespect for Toronto, but I wouldn't want to play this team. It's crazy what that man pulled off.
Well, there was no penalty called.
They took it back?
So I guess we just need to get the puck. Kulikov dumps in. Luosterainen pursues. And it looks like the Sabres did not dice it.
Oh.
Kenneth says we are tanking to play Washington.
Well, Washington, jeez. I mean, New Jersey's got problems. The Canes got problems. So whoever they play in the second round, I ain't saying it's a cupcake, but
Marvin the Martian says, I'm a Flames fan and I hate most other teams, but I could cheer for Florida to win again. Since you got a few of our former players, should be fun.
Yeah, I got no bone to pick with Calgary. Where are they, by the way? They've been in and out of that spot. I haven't looked in a few days.
Well, Schmidt. Let's see, Nico Sturm not able to reach the puck.
Oh, look at Nate Schmidt breaking ankles. Look at this. What is wrong with this team?
The Sabre. This is the Sabres. They've been out of the playoffs for a longer time than the New York Jets. You know how bad you have to be to do that?
As bad as the Dolphins?
The Dolphins at least made the playoffs 2 out of the past 3 years.
God, you know,
probably would have been.
I can't believe that statement you just said is accurate.
Yeah,
but it is. But it don't feel like it.
Well, the first one was, we had to start Skylar Thompson against the Bills,
right?
And then the second one was the NFL, I think, doing a human experiment to see if two professional football teams could withstand minus 30 plus wind
Yeah.
chill.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, we're gonna score a goal.
It's all kinds of
Here it
room.
comes.
Seth Jones.
God dang it! You made me wrong, dude. I said you was gonna score. Still better than that guy.
Marvin says Wolf is our gem. If we get to the playoffs, it's because of him. Henderson says Toronto is the only other team in the East that even makes Tampa and Florida sweats. The Canes go out with a whimper every year, and nearly every other team looks like they need a retool or rebuild. Well, Washington needed a retool, and it looks like they got it.
With all due respect to all of the teams, and this doesn't take anything away from us. With all due respect to the other teams, this core, I'm not saying they would never win again, but they may not have a better opportunity to win again than this year. You know what I mean? I mean, with all the other teams with the injuries and everything else that's going on.
Vanacek makes a save. Paterka was doing some great work for the Sabres.
Just don't lose in the finals again.
Manny says the Jets, if they don't choke, one of the best goalies, good defense and good offense.
Yes. Yeah, Winnipeg, if they can finish. Dallas, obviously improved.
Yeah. And Vegas isn't going away.
Vegas isn't going away.
So puck iced with 31
But we
points.
really don't know if we have room for Brad Marchand in our top six. So I feel good. I don't really feel good. I'm actually delirious right now.
Adonis says,
Quite delirious.
especially last year, the whole East except the Panthers or Rangers were going to win. The whole East was crap, and so was the West except Dallas. The whole East last year didn't have a chance. Florida and Vegas on the longest winning streaks in the league at the moment. Gata says, evening boys, my son loves you guys as well. He watches every game with you too.
I appreciate that. That's cool. Okay.
That's the end of the first.
All right. I'm going to go and I'll be back. I'll go fix the... There's no recap today, by the way. Just so everybody knows. No recap. Oh, gee. Oh. Oh, man.
Adonis says, yeah, I think this core is from this year to 5 years from now to win before a nuclear rebuild. Jacob says, who's going to yell at the camera now? Let's see. Kenneth says, Detroit was in the playoffs, but lost 5 in a row. Craig says, with Marchand, the Cats also have another 2 lines available. 4 Nations with Bennett and Reinhardt, and former Bruins line with Greer and Nosek. Steven says, I'm excited to see Marchand. It might be a couple of weeks before Marchand actually plays on the ice for the Panthers.
So today we're going to work on our checking. Sorry, I heard checking.
A bit of a misunderstanding.
I meant checking. on how we can help save our customers.
Hey, John, thank you for the 2. Thank you for the 2, John. Thank you, John. He asks, how do we retain this team and that Brady Kachuk? Matt says it would be Panthers stars in the final now that my brother moved from Dallas. His bosses at his old job had seats at American Airlines Center. So, Ottawa beat the Rangers 4-3 in overtime. The Kraken beat the Flyers 4-1. And the Bruins beat the Lightning 4-0.
Now I'm getting people who are the best fit for my roles. ZipRecruiter rated the number 1.
So, the Bruins apparently put a 3-year deal on the table for Marchand in February, but the sides had different perspectives on money. That gap led the Bruins to trade their captain, who would have been in UFA in July, to the Panthers on Friday. Initially, 2 years was a sticking point in the Marchand negotiations, but Bruins management went to ownership and got the approval to offer a 3-year deal in February. Marchand didn't feel the money offered was equal to his value. Marchand, who turns 37 in May, was in the final year of an 8-year deal that carried a $6.125 million AAV, a 2006 third-round pick. Marchand played his entire 16-career career in Boston. When the Bruins determined that they were going to trade Marchand, they worked to get him to a preferred destination. According to sources, Marchand had family considerations and wanted to stay on the East Coast if he could not be in Boston. The defending Stanley Cup champions were also an attractive destination because of their commitment to win again. Marchand's former Bruins teammates from the 2011 Stanley Cup winning team, Gregory Campbell and Sean Fortin, now work in Florida's front office. Bruins GM Sweeney said Friday that Marchand was 3 or 4 weeks away from returning. Henderson says you're forgetting something about Dallas Peter DeBoer. He always does the same things in the playoffs and it always bites him in the ass. He plays not to lose. Florida blows them away. iDog says the fact that even Toronto figured out they needed a better goalie before the Oilers did is crazy. So shots on goal, the Panthers lead 11-9. Marner declined trades to the Hurricanes to acquire Rantanen. Wants to sign with Leafs. I had heard that the Canes had been demanding Matthew Nyes as part of the potential trade for Rantanen. Matt says Edmonton has been the betting favorite all year. Still don't know why. Special teams played way over their heads. Skinner is mediocre. Defense is mid. They did nothing this season to address that. Matt says Matt Marchand is week to week, and he's been on that list for a week. Man, he says Edmonton would have won the cup last year if they had a goalie. It's been Groundhog Day for them for years. This year, I don't see them even making the Western Conference Finals. They're never going to win the cup with Skinner. Yeah, the Canes wanted Matthew Nyes, and Toronto won't move him. Julian Jaws is actually watching the game tonight with me. So he'll be back here at the end of the intermission, but he's not doing a recap. So apparently in the time since yesterday, let's see.
So today we're going to work on our checking on.
So let's see.
A bit of a misunderstanding.
I meant
So Brandon Carlo went to the Leafs, and the Bruins got Fraser Minton, a conditional first-round pick and a fourth. Henry Jokiharju went to the Bruins. Utah traded for Shea Weber's contract, Soderstrom, and Akurati. Connor DeWar and Connor Timmins went to Pittsburgh. Eric Brandstrom went to the Sabres. Nicholas Avekubo went to the Rangers. Fabian Sutherland, Tristan Robinson, the fourth, went to Ottawa. Noah Gregor, Zach Obstachuk, and the second went to the Sharks. Dennis Cholowski to the Devils. Adam Beckman to the Islanders. Eric Johnson comes home to the Avalanche. Giovanni Smith to the Flyers. Mark Jankowski went to the Hurricanes in exchange for a fifth-round pick to Nashville. Daniel Sprong to the Devils for a seventh-round pick going back to the Kraken. Daniel Misiol to the Bruins. Mark McLaughlin to the Devils. And Reese Johnson went to the Maple Leafs for future considerations to the Wild. So yeah.
On the ice, he's a competitor, and like I said before, he elevates everyone around him.
Hey, Icy, how you doing?
He's got such a great personality, such a good leader, and a great friend. And I can't wait to see him. It's gonna be a little weird, but you know what? Everyone's so excited. And
Henderson says Marner knows he'll get far more from Toronto, is what I would guess. No way the Canes are giving him what he wants. Hungry Xenomorph says the most shocking thing that happened yesterday was Zito getting someone to trade for Drieger. And we got Capo Kakkonen.
Si buscas un lugar donde desarrollar tu verdadero potencial, ven y sé parte de algo más grande. Alcanza tu próximo nivel. carrerascivilesarmy.com. I just signed 1,819,154
Kate says,
thank you cards for people who bought subs on last year's Day of Giving.
You know we're doing it again this year, right?
Again,
Join us for Jersey Mike's
Kate
Day of
says,
Giving.
yes, Kakinen was an interesting move on Zito's part for sure. Amanda says, supposedly the Leafs offered $10 million for Rantanen and better assets, but Carolina didn't want to trade him there. Manny says, anyways, good game, Panthers fan. Going to my Habs versus Flames game. If we lose tonight, it's probably bye-bye playoffs. Oh, interesting. I'll have to tune in potentially to that Habs Flames game after the Panthers game is done. Hungry Xenomorph says they THG just released the Panthers quarter century video, time to reminisce about the dark times. Amanda says if we get another $100 in super chats, I'll gift another 20 memberships. Amanda, you are awesome. That is wonderful. So you heard her, right? Wonder if I can pin that. Let's see. See that?
He's not here yet, so we'll see how is it going to be, but I'm sure it's everyone's excited to have that title.
Henderson says the Canes are a mess and I'm here for it. I don't care. I've never liked them. I've never liked Rod, and I continue to laugh at their failings. They could have avoided Rantanen altogether and looked smarter. Oh, hi, Donna. Yeah, Donna's here. I think this is maybe the last commercial break before.
Yeah, give me your water so I can go get your water.
All right.
Okay.
Matt says, not that I deserve to make the Panthers quarter century team, but number 03 superfan was the only Florida Panther to be there for all 25 years. Good and bad.
Starting at $24.99. No one outpizzas the Hut.
Life moves at the speed of hockey, but you can count on Enterprise, home or away, to always be there with the assist, no matter where the game takes you. Enterprise, for lives in drive.
So yeah, just a couple minutes, the second period will start.
So today we're going to work on our chicken.
Sorry, I heard checking.
Hey, Amanda, thank you for the 2.
Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Amanda.
She says $98 more and she'll gift 20 memberships. Let's go,
Thank you,
Cats.
Amanda. Oh. Okay. Oh, did he feel so good? Oh my God. Okay. If we win, I'm just gonna stream the games like this from now on. I think this is an improvement. Although I might get a little hot when we're still in the cup in July. I saw one of the pre-games a while ago. We were in May. I was watching some old fluffy stuff, and it was 90 degrees in May already. Remember it got hot on him, Kyle? Yeah.
Yeah. Kenneth says, what does everyone think of the Seahawks fire sale the last couple days? Geno Smith to Vegas, release Lockett, Metcalf asks for trades.
But on outdated networks, the crucial technology
JC says, what's up, fellow Rat
Hey,
Game?
buddy.
Sponsored by Toyota, your local Toyota dealers today. By Eldorado Furniture, find trade styles online or the showroom near you. And by FPL, working for you every
Great White says, Jaws looks like he's ready for deep sea crapping, as in hunting for crabfish.
Crabbing or crap?
That's what I'm asking him.
Well, I can't see it. You got to spell it.
I think he meant to say crabbing.
Crabbing. He probably meant to say, yeah, I look like the Morton's fish dude with the hat. And yeah.
But there is such a thing as crapfish, right?
That's crappy.
That's crappy.
Yeah. That's when Matthias came and said, why you call it fish crappy?
Great White says crabbing. Okay.
What's that?
Kate, thank you for the 5.
Hey, thank you, Kate. Thank you, bud.
Here's to help a little towards those memberships and to put towards some chicken soup for Jaws. Go,
Hey,
Cats, go.
I appreciate that, genuinely. Thank you.
Trevor says, Jaws, I just had food poisoning 2 days ago. Still recovering.
Oh,
Didn't you have it recently? How long did your recovery take?
well, sorry.
I don't think it's food poisoning.
No, we thought for a second it might have been Kyle, but he brought home a virus from his mom and gave it to me. And then he got better, and then I got better, and then I got it again. And of course, because my body is stupid, what everybody else gets for a day, I get for a week.
It is 320 minutes of hockey. It's been 2 weeks since the Florida Panthers have trailed in a hockey game.
Didn't we have something that we thought it might be food poisoning? I remember what he's talking about.
Hey, JC, thank you for the 20.
Hey, JC, thank you, buddy. Thank you, bud. Thank you, JC.
Vanacek makes a couple saves. Thank you, JC, for the 20.
Did he say anything with it? Or?
He said 20 for the Boston Tears.
Yeah, I like that. Thank you, bud. Here, you need this? I don't need it as much now.
I'll take it.
I mean, I don't want the whole thing gone, but
Spaceman says, Jaws, in case if you had passports, would you travel to Canada to visit the Hockey Hall of Fame Museum?
Yeah. I don't think I'd be against that. Where is it? I assume it's in Toronto, right?
Puck Rock Ranger says, tough loss at the hands of Chucky earlier.
Yeah, the other Chucky. They lost to Ottawa.
Real Deal Prime says Norris gets the game winner. Isn't that the guy that the Sens traded to the Sabres?
You did the trade deadline, but I'm still barely coherent. I don't even remember what I had for breakfast. I don't know if I had breakfast.
Picked up a couple of players yesterday. Scott Lawton for the Flyers, Brandon Carlo, the defenseman from the Bruins. They're both in the lineup tonight.
Hopefully by Monday I feel good enough I can actually do a wrap-up video.
NHL and Aviation says, hey guys, welcome back, Jaws. Hope you're better.
I'm present. Lack of brain cells is startling.
Rogers.
I haven't eaten.
Mm-hmm.
In the last 3 days, I've had 6 waffles and a bowl of pasta. combined.
Flips it on the wing for Benson.
So my brain cells are not. Hey, stop running into whatever the hell the goalie's name is this week.
And the shot goes high. Kulikov able to settle things down.
Why don't you have some of that tapioca pudding?
Oh,
They stretch it out. Panthers
Yeah.
change. Tuck fires. He hit the post.
he hits the post.
You could put your sugar in it.
No, it's not unsweetened, is it?
It is. I'm not sure if
It's
it's.
not all. It's not super sweet.
No, it's not too sweet.
Okay, yeah, on the commercial, I'll go get it.
Yeah, I don't need any more of that.
Oh, you didn't like it?
Well, I only really. It's fine. Tapioca is like the definition of mids.
I like tapioca. All right. Okay, I'll eat that. Sure.
Someone has to eat it.
Heck, lad. All right. So far, the only guy that scored is the guy I complimented. So who should I compliment?
Thompson went down and he's shaken up for the Sabres. Tage Thompson slowly.
Well, that's not
going
good.
back to the bench.
Hey, what the hell is? Oh,
Oh
that's
damn!
not good.
Tage Thompson
Oh, that
is
looks like a groin too.
Pressured by Greer.
not.
Sturm there as well.
Somebody's going on vacation early.
Arizona will be called offside. McLeod does just that.
No
Here we go.
Here comes Sturm.
Sturm shot saved by Luukkonen.
Well, here's Tage Thompson.
So what happened?
Here's the shot put it there by Alex Tuck.
Yeah, huh?
And goes over the shoulder.
That's
off
the
inside.
shot.
Tuck has come in. He's got 8 goals in the last 9 games. One of those sharpshooters, one of those big guys. And there's Tage Thompson.
He's still on the bench.
Matt says, compliment more guys, Jaws.
Let's see.
See the discomfort that he is in on the Sabres bench.
Who's on the ice? Seth Jones. Come on, dude. Huh?
His shot, looking in the save. Loud on the rebound.
Colin says the Okposo curse, lol.
No, I am definitely not. He's
Seth
gonna do it.
Jones. Listerainen.
See, that's why you
Sensible.
need Marchand on that third line. I love you, Lusterainen, but Marchand buries that puck. Maybe just in my imagination.
His finishing touch is apparently not been what it was this year.
Definitely not. That is definitely the truth. And that happens.
Marchand's
Oh,
finishing.
for Marchand?
For Marchand's.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Huh. I mean, he's still got 21 goals.
Comes Lafferty over the Panther line. Fights through the check.
Paul agreed with me, though. He said put him on the third line, lower his minutes a little bit.
Sends it off the outside of the net.
I didn't see anything from Low Quality Bruins fan. I shouldn't have to look that up. Like something like that goes down, YouTube should be showing me his stuff. I shouldn't have to go search it out. It just shows you how the algorithm sucks. And I was watching Marchand content, and he had to have made something.
You might want to do a wellness check on him.
I'm sure he's fine. I don't think he likes me very much.
5 minutes gone, second period. AJ Greer, the goal in the first for the Panthers.
But that's in a hockey sense. You know what I mean?
Grab a whistle here, we'll take a chance.
All right,
You
let's
know,
go back here. Tage
Not in a
Thompson,
personal
Sabres
sense,
with
in
31
the
goals.
hockey
Here
sense.
he gets tied up there with Barkov. And
Mason says Kachuk Bennett Marchand's.
Both their skates kind of came together. Watch the leg there of Thompson, and you knew right away he was in discomfort.
So that was the replay.
Yeah. We kind of got lucky. Nothing happened to Barkov there. He's back on the ice. Hey, he better be okay. Don't even show him. Don't even show 16.
Now we have a 5-game homestand for the Panthers. Next 2 weeks are on the road. Community from Boston. Tuesday night, 7 o'clock. o'clock game, 6:30 with the Panthers pregame
Oh,
show.
yeah. Too cold, man.
Samus trying to get to it, never got out of the zone. It is offside. Okay. I thought he might have gotten out in time.
That's what she said, and then she was pregnant.
Yeah, the Panthers
Ha, ha, ha.
to the NHL on the road. They played.
Jacob says all I'll say is Maurice
That was
better,
funny. That
better
was
not
funny.
get any bright ideas and try to take Samo off power play 1.
That was funny.
On the road, same system, same effort, same energy.
Somebody will agree with me. That was funny.
You play as hard as the Panthers do. It doesn't matter where you are.
See.
Sometimes the road fuels them even more.
14:20 to go in the second.
63 to Chuck Marshall. Getting that line up. The Florida Panthers not going to be treated all that well by things on the road. Let's just put it that way. They're going to eat that up, I think. And it's going to be fun.
Hey, so we could just trip Mikola, don't call? Just because he fell over his own stick.
ESPN Plus sucks.
It's ESPN Plus to the TVs. It's not just us. It does suck, but it's only to the TVs. To the laptops, it doesn't do this. Also, it's an older smart TV. It's almost 10 years old now.
Mondale looking to get it up the boards. Pressure by McLeod. Boquist there to help. And Loester in, it'll float in the zone.
Matt says, is it me or do the boys seem a little tentative tonight?
Pressure's Quinn. Quinn able to unload. And McLeod forced back. Panthers have not had a power play in the game.
Do they seem a little bit tentative? I mean, I think they're playing the Sabres. Like, I think we're going to still try to save, any energy that we can. We got some tough games coming up at the end of the season. We got 5 more back-to-backs coming. We still got to play the Leafs 3 more times, including one time on the end of a back-to-back. Kyle has to start streaming that new football league next week. It's busy. Oh, and baseball. I got to get the baseball channel going for you, right? What do you mean no? You're going to break Rosado's heart.
The Marlins just lost and just gave up 21 in a game.
Can you imagine the material, the content that could come out of streaming that kind of game? With our luck, it'd be 1 freaking nothing. You know what I mean? That would have been a great game to stream.
Jacob says, I'll give Jaws and Zito permission to tell Marchand to annoy the hell out of Kucherov if we play Tampa.
Oh, we got Brad Marchand. I'm living in a world where the Panthers are the Cup champs, the Cup champ favorites, and we have Brad Marchand. What? What planet did they drop me off on?
Look at how he just digs in. And then timing in this clean right back to Kulikov. And Schmidt, there's the shot.
Better than 62% on the season.
12:42 to go in the second, and we get
And
Nico.
somehow we got a dude that was 10% better in the face-offs.
He's not just 10% better. He's the best face-off guy in the league.
How did we get him for a box of Cracker Jacks and some old stale cheese? We're going to get one.
Because he plays for the Sharks.
Man,
Or at least he did play for the
he
Sharks.
did, yeah.
Kate says, just think it would be your equivalent of 42-year-old Zamboni driver if you streamed the game like the Marlins just had.
That would be great content.
Now, I need to save the unmitigated rage for the Miami Dolphins when they find a way to massively underachieve again. Like, I swear, if the Bills win the division again.
Well, who exactly do you think is going to win the division instead of them? I got to hear. Good job, Seth Jones.
There was that year where the Dolphins should have won the division, but then they completely collapsed in December.
That's twice Rodriguez has fallen on his own and still no tripping call.
First play of the season will be a slideless run by Tua.
Yeah.
Kate says, if the White Sox somehow do even worse this year, I'm going to go postal. The White Sox would definitely be the one team that figured out how to lose 130 games in the season. When can teams start signing players? Some free agency for football starts on the 12th. I'll probably do a NFL free agency live stream on the football channel.
Hey! Touchdown!
Not yet. We have to score 4 more for that. Colorado scores 1-0 against Toronto less than a minute in. Wow. Hey, we took the multi-goal lead. Yeah, that just hit top shelf. So for Hagee scores.
All right.
Trey says there's an old saying in baseball that everyone wins 54 games, everyone loses 54 games, and it all comes down to the remaining 54. White Sox didn't even win their gimme 54. Let's see. Matt says, and I said they were a bit tentative. I think they heard me. 2-0 Panthers. Yeah. Will Brock Nelson get a goal tonight against the Leafs? Let's see, that's the Avs.
Ow! Be rubbing our guys out against the wall like that. What's wrong with you? Just the hell alone. We're trying to win the cup.
And the Sabres ice the puck.
That's like the second or third guy that's been rubbed off against the wall. This is what happens when you take Gadjevich off the ice. Guys start hitting.
Matt says ESPN Plus must be truly terrible for you guys. You're nearly 2 minutes behind live. Marner just scored on the Avs. Oh, okay.
You backed out in the intermission, right?
I think so. Okay, well, here's the commercial.
Back out, yeah. I agree with that sentiment.
with ESPN Plus. Yeah. 3 minutes in, Toronto 1, Colorado 1. Not all footage captured on the phone.
What are we doing today, Coach?
So, today we're going to work on our checking.
NHL and Aviation says, did you guys see the offer Toronto made Carolina for Rantanen?
No,
No, I don't think so.
no.
Now, let's go again. Susan,
Oh, you wanted to do that.
My turn.
Switch and save. Get more with Geico.
Best day of training so far.
How's your elbow?
It's killing me.
NHL. Look Around the League is sponsored by Ford. It looks like, not guaranteed, it looks like.
Then, like, Vanacek, Sturm, Jones, Marshall.
Everybody acquired. What did you think of the three before the deadline, and what do you think of the rosters now?
Well, obviously the Panthers, they really got a lot of depth. in that.
So, yeah, they're showing the major acquisitions for the top of the Atlantic.
Two players that they believe could really help their depth going down the line as well. Yanni Gordon.
Matt says it feels dirty rooting for Colorado and not the sexy kind of dirty, the bad kind of dirty. 9:25 to go in the second. Sabres control the
Oh,
puck.
yeah. I got to get my footing. That's why I got to have a woman here so she can remind me to. I'll be right back. Don't you allow any goals while I'm going. I ain't listening. Shit.
Vanacek stops the puck. Reinhardt's in a tangle with a.
Yeah, they got to stop hitting our guys. I told you they've been getting a little punchy there.
The new Sabre came over from Ottawa.
Yeah, something really set Reinhardt off on this play.
Not sure if there's any history there, but
Yeah,
it wasn't happy.
it was Thompson that came down and took that shot. Vanacek, and then
Well, there you go.
there's all the old, spraying a little snow on your goaltender, and Reinhardt did not appreciate that. Here's another look at it.
That's actually Norris that Reinhardt went after. That's the new guy on the Sabres.
His first game as a Panther, you get a guy like Sam Reinhart, scored the cup-winning goal. He's getting in there physically defending you.
Well, we all do it. I mean, that's what being part of the team is. It doesn't matter. You've got to answer the bell, protect your teammates.
See. Forsling with the puck. Now it's Reinhardt. He will go to the corner. Barkov over to Verhaeghe. See.
Barkov and Reinhardt. Sabres, can you get it out of the zone? Ekblad takes away at center. Verhaeghe snaps it across.
Reinhardt.
Looking at with the blocker.
Let's see. Luukkonen made the save. Now puck goes back to Forsling at the point. Barkov picks up the puck. Reinhardt again.
Come on.
Shot blocked.
Just get the goal. You know they can't stop us.
And then Barkov. Reinhardt tried to pass to Barkov.
Okay. Oh God.
Spaceman Sports says Raheem Mostert is at the game. Oh, that's pretty
Oh, that's
cool.
cool. Hey,
Vanacek makes
another
a save with 8:01 to go in the second.
Toronto right now tied 1-1 early on in Colorado. Ottawa came from behind, ran in a big overtime win over the Rangers.
Yeah, and everybody's keeping an eye on the New Jersey Devils. They are beat up. They are missing key players due to injury. They've lost 3 straight. You see the Panthers, they just want to take care of their own business.
Hey, Donna, thank you for the 5.
Hey, thank you, baby.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Donna.
Donna.
Donna says, feel better, Jaws. Love you guys. Thanks for the stream, Donna and Leia. Vanacek.
Hey, the puck is right there.
Wow. Tuck missed the puck when Vanacek was having issues controlling it. Wow, what a save by Vanacek.
Who that?
So
Jeez.
6 minutes in, the Avalanche are winning 2-1 against Toronto. Yeah, Vanacek's putting on the show.
Yeah.
He is quick in the net, relies on a lot of his reflexes, and boy, he's been left to right, especially on that second chance.
So that pass failed to connect for the Sabres. Colin says, are you sure that's not Stolars? All right. Kulikov with the defensive pressure. Puck gets sent into the corner. All right, we now control. We send in. Nate Schmidt. Oh man, I thought Rodriguez was going to get that in. It went wide. It was the perfect position.
I know he was right there. I don't understand.
All right. Kulikov turns over the puck. Bennett intercepts the puck, gets the clear. Buffalo controls the puck. Here comes the Panthers. Oh man, Bennett had a beautiful chance. It was 2-0, and we didn't score.
How did we do that?
Man, it was 2-0. Matt says you guys sound like we're about 20 seconds behind live.
Okay.
Well, I'm trying to catch up to that now. Jacob says only the Panthers would overpass on a 2-0 over or 2-0 breakaway.
How did we do that?
A flexible plan helps Sam stay on target and adapt to anything that comes Sam's way.
Oh.
No matter where your day takes you, Fidelity can help you take on retirement.
I didn't think that little bugger broke that window.
Hi, Greg. Oh, hi, Greg. Nice.
Silva says the fourth line has had so many quality chances tonight, and it's insane.
Yeah.
Both goaltenders taking the spotlight here lately. There's a scramble around the
Vanacek got insanely lucky on that one. And then he made a great save there. Jacob says, I'm curious. I know Jaws normally.
Oh, Sturm just missed.
No, he got the puck. He got the interference from the.
Yeah.
Because so I'm curious to know, Jaws normally does player grades at the end of the year. How would he grade Chucky's regular season this year?
Probably a B at this point. Probably going to be a little bit incomplete because he's obviously not coming back.
Silva says, with Nosek on the C, the fourth line looked like a standard fourth line. With Sturm on C, they're special.
Yeah.
Sturm, like Vanacek, Panther debut, got them both from San Jose. Interestingly enough, 24 hours apart in different trades. They were in the same team. Still only one penalty in the game.
Spaceman Sports says TD Garden was flooded with blue in the stands when they played Toronto.
Disney on Ice here at Amaranth Bank Arena celebrate the unforgettable adventures of Disney and Pixar, brought to life in new ways. Tickets are on sale now. SeatGeek.com.
5:01 to go in the second. Panthers with the 2-0 lead and also leading shots 21-18. Seth Jones has had 2 shots on goal on 2 total attempts.
I 100% agree.
That first pass, they open that pass. His head up, finds an open man. Exactly, he doesn't have to be the man he was in Chicago. It just fits right in.
Matt says not 1 penalty on Buffalo. Are these the same refs from the Bills-Dolphins game? It's okay to call penalties on Buffalo players. Stripes. I thought that was offsides. Shot blocked by Forsling.
Hey, stop doing that.
Adonis says Vanacek tonight is pure cinema. Silva says, oh, and thank you, Amanda. My gifted membership ran out today and you gave it right back.
Thank you. Thank you, Amanda. Boy, Forsling is hurting.
And yet he's still making defensive plays.
He's really hurting.
Ouchies. Good thing we just acquired Seth Jones.
That's it. Sit Forsling the rest of the season. Is it too late to use his cap space?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Adonis says, Zito, did we really just trade for Stolars this past deadline?
Right?
The hell we didn't just sign him in the summer then? Oh. The Leafs are very grateful right now for the services of Stolars after all the inconsistent goaltending. Even Joseph Woll has been doing okay for them. Boquist. Oh, man, shit.
Hey! There you go.
I think it's going to be Luosterainen who is going to get that.
I don't know. It looks very much like the first goal.
Donna says, I have 12 days left on my gifted membership. Lundell is celebrating. Let's see. Lundell sent it to the point. Let's see. Lundell was right in front. Yep,
Lundell.
it was Lundell.
Yep.
Lundell.
That's the second one that's got behind him that we put in like that.
So Lundell, number 15, with his 15th goal of the season. Donna says, I have 12 days left on my gifted membership. So, yeah, it's now 3-0. We dump in. Spencer has stopped 77 of 81 shots as a Blackhawk in his 2-0-0. Wow.
Yeah, Trey is about as happy about that as I am if they would have traded Mackey.
I see. Let's see, Rodriguez unable to hang on to it.
The steal.
Looks like offsides. Silva says Luosterainen got run straight into the boards and again got a mouthful of the ice too. Jesus, these guys are tough. Amanda says we need $60 in super chats more, and I'll gift 20 more memberships.
Thank you, Amanda. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
1:55 to go in the second. It's nice to be so completely dominating these teams. It looks like we've turned on the playoff heaters, right? Hot Dog says, I hate Buffalo sports.
So Forsling's not taking his normal shift.
Yeah, Forsling is not on the bench, according to Matt. Kenneth says, are you kidding me? Avs guy in and he shoots and Carlo with the glove save.
Oh.
Shot deflected. Should I say hit the side of the net? Let's see. It's a 2-on-1 potentially. Samoskevich and Bennett. Kate says there's a reason the Stanley Cup is the hardest trophy to win. Hockey players sometimes play through nasty injuries to try and win it. JC says he's starting to think Amanda and MJ are the same person. They've never been on stream at the same time. Where is MJ?
I think MJ comes to the noon stream sometimes.
Let's see. Silva says we probably put the gas on because we need to see if the new acquisitions work. Let's see. Mikula's shot blocked. Sabres get the clear. And Reinhardt will just flip it in. And that is the end of the second.
Sounds good.
LR says, how are you guys 8 minutes behind? Oh, we can't be that behind.
Can't be that far behind.
All right, so the second intermission is here. Yeah, 3-0 Panthers after 2. Hope Forsling is okay.
Be part of a family that celebrates you for who you are. At a top 10 public HBCU with affordable high-level education, we're holding open the door.
Kenneth says Panthers already halfway through the third. Colorado and Toronto tied at 2, 7 minutes left in the first.
Can't be 8 minutes behind. All right, I'll be right back.
What's up? It's Canada Ball. Where's the Stanley Cup Panthers logo in the thumbnail?
Oh, it was unfortunately on the other laptop. And so long story short, because I had to create the stream on the other laptop because this one's down here. So I just used the one that I had already.
So yeah, Toronto and Colorado are tied at 2. In fact, I'll watch some of that, maybe.
If you find yourself in a box that can no longer contain you, it's time to find a bigger box.
Eisenite says, Kyle, do the recap tonight.
What is going on? People love how the new homes.com helps you get quick answers about any property by connecting them to the actual listing agent. Oh, so I'm done? Oh, no. We're still not sure everyone knows that we're the only site that always connects you to the listing agent rather than selling off your contact info. So we're going to keep you up there a little while longer.
Okay, yeah, I'm getting great exposure.
Speaking of exposure, can we get him a hat?
So yeah, so far Panthers looking really good. We have a 3-0 lead against the Sabres. So just to remind everyone, there will not be a recap for this game, but at least Jaws is getting to sit next to me and enjoy the game. Here's the intermission report.
Welcome to our second intermission report brought to you by Asprea Insurance. A couple more goals for the Florida Panthers in that middle frame. Carter Verhaeghe with number 17 on the season. And Anton Lundell mirroring that AJ Greer goal from the first period. And we got slated 3-0.
Yeah, the Leafs and Avs are tied at 2-15.
We said that first period was really a lot about the goaltending. Both guys making great saves. We saw a little bit of more of that.
Liquid goes flat if you don't recap it. Let's see. I will tune into the where is it? Is it not on here? I was hoping that Avalanche and Leafs would be on ESPN Plus, but it's not looking like it. Has Marchand spoken on the trade since it happened? I'm not sure. Yeah, it's an NHL Network game, so I won't be able to tune into it. At least not right now.
They weren't done yet. However, Anton Lundell with his 15th of the year, very similar to Greer's goal in the first period.
Yeah, this one again, you see Schmidt with the same like up and down there. What a pass by goalpost, kind of recognizing, finding that.
So yeah, how is everybody doing tonight? Florida Man is asking for any update on Forsling.
Good activation by the defense, kind of jumping into play. It gives Goldfuss another opportunity. Rather than shooting that in there in that slot area, he finds
So the Panthers lead shots on goal 24-18. And
For the Buffalo Sabres, I wonder if the Panthers maybe could have gotten 1 or 2 more goals if they're not considering it.
I don't think there's been any updates on Forsling yet.
One of the goal scorers for the Florida Panthers, Carter Verhaeghe, Katie Nielsen.
Panera's packed with flavor bagel just got stacked with even more for just $7.99. Meet our new Asiago Bagel Stacks. Choose from the chicken Roma with grilled chicken and green Cabas dressing, the spicy steak or zesty Tuscan. Only $7.99 each, and only at Panera for a limited time.
Well-timed check can save a game.
Trey says it was close to the end of the period. They're going to the locker room. Isn't too scary. He may not come back in either because it's 3-0. Forsling took a puck off the ankle shin, blocking the shots. No word yet. could just be shaken up.
Body check against cancer. AstraZeneca is the official partner of Hockey Fights Cancer.
Toronto 3, Colorado 2. 4 minutes left in the first. So apparently both goalies have taken the night off in that Toronto-Colorado game.
There are different ways to get to the future. Take on the morning or take care of dinner. You can take on the world or create your own. Fidelity can help you.
50 says, can you show us the Panthers bobbleheads you got there? Oh.
That helps you track your goals.
Well, I don't want to really touch that stuff because it's sort of part of our little hockey display there. That's a Matthew Tkachuk bobblehead and Ekblad bobbleheads. I think there's a Scott Mellenby bobbleheads. And that last one, I'm not sure. It's a Pavel Bure. So basically a bobblehead for each era of Panthers hockey. Matt says, damn, I hope you guys took the over in the Toronto-Colorado game. 5 goals in the first. JC asks, any autographs? Oh, yeah. That helmet. I'll have to ask Dad who that is. That's number 20. That's an actual signed helmet. Let me see. Whose signature is that? I don't want to mess with this stuff. Let's see. Number 20. That helmet needs to be dusted off. Yeah. That's a Sean Bergenheim helmet, right? So that one right there.
Yeah.
David Smith says, watching from work, no cable, but the Panthers feed on Stream East. So.
Okay, my turn. These are hair plugs. I used to be bald.
So the Flames and Canadians are tied at nothing at the end of the first. Bam Adebayo was fined $50,000 on Saturday for making inappropriate contact with and directing profanity towards a ref. It came after the conclusion of the Heat's 106-104 loss to Minnesota on Friday when he missed a 3-point attempt that would have won the game.
Wow.
Minnesota's Julius Randle leaped to contest the shot, and Adebayo ended up falling to the court after the shot. The NBA determined that the refs were correct in not calling a foul. There was only marginal contact on the attempt, and further contact came after the ball had already been released. The Heat play the Bulls tonight at 8.
What are we doing today, Coach?
How is the basketball team? Well, they're at the 7th seed right now, so top of the play-in pack. How in the hell are the Detroit Pistons better than us? They're not bottom of the league anymore. The Cavs already clinched the playoff spots. It's March 8th, and the Washington Wizards only have 12 wins.
Oh, no.
Nico Rantman will be making his Dallas Stars debut. Joel, what are your thoughts on how all of that went down? Because I think Rantman and Brad Marchand probably two of the splashiest headlines when it came to the trade deadline.
Right, it was definitely strange. I mean, you look at what they give up in Beaches and it goes the other way. And now
Okay, wake me up when we start.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
50 says that's a nice collection you got. I only got like 2 caps and 1 popcorn bucket. Yeah, there's a lot more there.
Yeah, we got to get it properly displayed. I got to get a case and everything for it. Well, 99% of that stuff is stuff y'all sent us.
Nichushkin with 2 goals, Marner with 2 goals, Tavares with 1, end of the first. So the Leafs have a 3-2 lead over the Avalanche at the end of the first.
Leafs got to get their they got to get their points if we're getting points.
David Smith says Miami Hurricanes could be good. Maybe Finns too. Cats obviously great, but Heat and Marlins, well. Andy Loves Concert says Bruins doing us a solid 2 days in a row. All right, so this will be the last commercial break.
Okay.
Blackwood has let in 3 of 8 shots.
Yikes.
This is the Avalanche specifically rebuilt their entire goalie room so they wouldn't have to suffer through terrible goaltending. And that save percentage, 6 of 8, that's like
590 something.
That's like a
no. Yeah, it's like 590 something.
It's like 650.
Okay.
Cricket, we're all about honesty. What you see is what you get. Nothing to hide.
Okay, my turn. I used to be bald.
Feels good to get that off my chest, which was always hairy. Welcome to life without hidden fees. Welcome to Cricket Nation.
Well-timed check can save a game. A well-timed body check can save your life. Together we can stay ahead of Panthers with a simple conversation.
Cade asks, so man, is Blackwood regressing? For the Avalanche's sake, he better not be. He is playing against one of the top offenses in the league in Toronto.
How do we do this? We help with cars. RV coverage. Great. Apply coverage. Because you never know what life is going to surprise you with at 90 miles per hour.
Amanda, thank you for the 5.
Thank you, Amanda.
Thank you, Amanda.
Thank you, Amanda.
She says, Jaws, what's the Stanley Cup prediction and our first round matchup?
Ooh. So I think it's going to be against Dallas.
You mean the Stanley Cup final?
Yeah, I think it'll be us against Dallas. And who do we got in the first round? I have consistently felt like the Jackets were going to hold on to a spot. I would love to play the Jackets in the first round as opposed to playing Tampa. Not going to lie. I have a feeling we're going to win the division, so we're going to get one of those two wildcard teams.
Right now, those teams being the Blue Jackets and Sens.
Yeah. Well, the Sens are back in now?
Yeah.
Well, every day it changes. When I was sick, when I started getting sick, Montreal was a point out of it.
It's all on pressure. It's based on pressure. It's based on taking.
Gus is on the ice.
Okay, that's good. That was my only question left. Is did Forsling come back?
Here's another pass out of the zone. Look at how high Gustav Forsling standing there right at the red line. Buffalo, all they could do is just there's an intercepted pass there. An aggressive Seth Jones. Working again. They're well over 16 minutes in the offensive zone so far in this game through 40 minutes of play. So that bodes well. Panthers knock it down. Reinhart again. That line was dominant, and they're looking for some more here in the third period. There's Gustav Forsling. Remember, he stopped that shot there towards the end of the second period.
Okay.
Are you surprised that he's back out?
Forsling has 13 blocked shots in the last
Stop
6
blocking
minutes,
shots.
including 2 tonight. Matt predicts Panthers over Jackets in 5. Panthers over Lightning in 6. Panthers over Hurricanes in 5. Panthers over Knights in 6.
I mean, I'll take it. That sounds right to me.
Ooh.
Did you hear that?
I think so.
You heard that, didn't you? All right, that wasn't my imagination.
And this would be the key in the third period for the Panthers. That Thompson line.
Same thing happened when you weren't here the other week and Donna and I were here. We heard something playing on the stairs. I think it's Tia. Somebody's going up and down the stairs.
Lundell flies through the zone, but the puck ends up back. Oh, that was Halluster-Rided. He fell down like a cartoon character.
Jones is back to pick it up. Finds Lundell. Byram now in center. After this, the Panthers hit the road. Next home game is not until 2 weeks from now. We're with you Tuesday night from Boston. The Panthers and the Bruins with a 6:30 pregame and 7 o'clock faceoff.
If only Marchand was healthy enough to play in that game against the Bruins.
Well, I get it. That's the last time we play him, too, I'm sure.
Offside.
He has been so impressive jumping in, and it's all about timing when you're a defenseman. If that puck's in the offensive zone, when do I jump?
So Nate Schmidt has had a multi-points night for the first time in like 3 years.
He's like, keep me on the ice, coach.
You can sense when his time is right to jump and get in there and open himself up for another outlet for a great shot.
Spencer Knight got loaded into the cannon for Chicago instead of him.
Yeah.
Like, I would have paid to see the look on your face when you realized that Seth Jones was coming here and we were sending Spencer Knight in the first the other way.
When did that happen? I'm out of it. So what day was that? Oh,
I wasn't here, remember? I was at Mom.
okay. So that was the weekend. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Donna and I did the stream. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did the stream. Yeah.
Trey says he thought I sent him a fake trade when it happened.
Yeah. Because you have sent me fake trades before. I was like, come on, bro. They ain't going to trade Knight for Jones. What are you, crazy? That's what I thought. I didn't even respond to it. I was so sure he was full of shit. I didn't even respond to his text. And then I saw Dana had texted me the same thing. I said, uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. I still didn't believe it. I still felt they were just screwing with me together. And then I came out to the kitchen table and Donna had her phone out. She's like, you might want to see this. Son of a bitch. And she's like, we got to go live. We got to go live.
Panthers had 4 players back here to break up that 2-on-1.
Schmidt gets away from Krebs. The Sabres hard on the puck here, keep it in the zone for now. Now Reinhardt on the clear to center. Nearly 4 minutes gone by. Here
All right. About 16 minutes to go in the third.
Panthers 2 points ahead of the Maple Leafs for first place in the division.
Kulikov got obliterated against the boards.
The Lions had a couple of heavy chips in this game for Buffalo. Here's Forsling in the stretch.
Forcing with the stretch. It's Nico Sturm.
Jeez, he
Shoots
sent that
high.
to the sun.
And AJ Greer is looked like he was about to fight. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Go, 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 go.
Here we go. Let's go.
And
All right.
Greer and Don. Or Dan. Done.
Done.
Greer with the takedown. Dunn had him jammed up to a couple of body punches. Those two are the ice.
Greer has been decapitated. It's a headless panther out there. Get me out of here. There he is. Kenneth says I messaged Jaws as well, but he didn't see it until later because I have more limited messaging options.
Yeah, I saw it on Facebook. Yeah.
Greer has to take off his entire jersey. He has to adjust all of his equipment.
All right, we're going to show you the hit and how things started here, and then here's going to be the penalties called. Okay, let's take a look. Kulikov.
Oh, Kulikov gets obliterated.
Yeah.
Power play for the Sabres. Ekblad got the extra penalty at the beginning there.
So we are back on the penalty kill again.
He knows that's a tough place for a defenseman. The puck's growing up the wall, and you're committed to getting the puck out as best you can. He knows he's going to get hit. You try and brace yourself.
So we get more Nico Sturm on the penalty kill.
Once the puck drifted into the Sabre zone, that's when the reaction happened.
Because Ekblad is in the penalty box. Let's see.
Well, he sure loves to paddle that puck into the corner, doesn't he? Oh, damn, too cold. Oh.
Let's see. Sabres enter the zone.
Oh.
Damn, Luosterainen was hoping he intercepted.
Yeah, he was. He thought he was going.
Timmy says Greer just left for the locker room. It looks like probably he needs to get his equipment. Let's see. Panthers goaltending has stopped 85 of last 86 shots faced over the last 4 games. A .988 save percentage, including 18 tonight.
Greer, by the way, is going to head to the Panthers dressing room. Across the ice from the penalty box after the fight. Here's Paterka for the Sabres. Pretty good offensive season, JJ.
Let's see.
51 points. Dahlin controls.
Let's see.
Paterka. Barkov with a quick pressure. Puck gets free to the end boards.
The puck is in the corner.
Barkov is there.
We get the clear.
Jones and
14:50 to go in the third. 1 minute left on the penalty kill. Still has been ages since our last shorthanded goal.
Has it really been ages, though?
I mean, we still lead the league with 12 shorthanded goals.
that's out of the zone. Los Carina's going to put a little pressure now. He'll better that. He'll back to the next.
Tony says you Panthers fans might as well book your plane tickets early because you will have to travel to Edmonton in the finals this year. Who knows what will happen with the political arena between Canada and the U.S. Matt responded by saying Edmonton will be legitimately lucky to get by the Kings in the first round. Even if they do, the Knights will crush them. Yeah, I'm going to have to take Matt's side there because that goaltending of Edmonton.
Oh,
How many times in a row can you beat the Kings in the first round? Eventually, the Kings have to win, right?
eventually.
They can't reach Bills versus Chiefs levels of ineptitude, right? JC says, I'm not sure how I feel about this run we're on. I'm worried we are peaking too early.
Nah, they got to win the division. I think it's important.
Yeah.
The difference between playing a wild card team and Tampa could be everything. That Tampa series, especially if it's in the first round, that's going to be blood.
Come on, remote. Work. There we go. Yeah, giving up 6 straight goals to the Ducks is not a good look for a supposed Stanley Cup contender like the Oilers. Colin says, nah, it feels like the 2 goals or less run during last year around this time.
Florida Panther former Bruins captain Brad Marchand with 19, tied for 16th. The Panthers with a lot of depth and a lot of playoff performance.
And a lot of big goals that have ended series. Carter Verhagen's done that. Kachuk as well, Eastern Conference Final a couple of years ago. And yes, if you've been busy,
So,
in a detox or something for the last 24 years, Brad Marchand's a Panther. That's correct.
So yeah, we kill another penalty. Kulikov, I thought he scored there for a second.
That would have been weak goal.
Yeah, I guess we aren't playing against Tristan Jarry. Or Grubauer. That dude is cooked. Oh, it's a steal. Rodriguez. He tried to feed Bennett, and Samo got close to it.
Second thought, maybe Erod should have been a little bit selfish there and take that shot. He's right at the bottom of the face-off dot. I mean, that puck's on his forehand.
See, Lundell with the puck. No, excuse me, that's Barkov. Barkov with the pressure steals the puck.
Jeez, 2 guys can't get the puck away from him.
For Hagee.
Hey, that's another one of our guys who have tripped over their own skates. Still no tripping call.
Hot Dog says Sabres suck.
I would have to say the Sabres are not really a good team right now.
They aren't even living up to the meme of being the best team in the league when they're 12 points out of a playoff spot.
Yeah. No, they are definitely not doing that right now.
How many Canes rented in jersey sales?
Oh my God! Can you imagine?
Yeah. Imagine wearing the jersey of a guy who played all of 13 games with you.
Oh, Lusterina, bro, you gotta shoot that puck.
Jesper Boquist near the goal line.
Boquist tipped away by Norris. Panthers get right back for possession.
And that's icing.
Yep.
11:14 to go in the third. So we traded Spencer Knight, Patrick Giles, Chris Drieger, a 4th-round pick, a conditional first, and a conditional second. And we got Seth Jones, Brad Marchand, Nico Sturm, Vitek Vanacek, Capo Kakinen, a 4th and a 7th.
Yeah.
Matt says, this is why I wear my number 3 superfan jersey. Oh man!
Oh.
Nico Sturm gets robbed. Matt says, this is why I wear my number 03 superfan jersey. I'll never be traded. Verhaeghe made the right move, passing the Sturm, but Luukkonen was in the right position. One day, Okposo will score. So Greer is back in the penalty box, serving the penalty for the Fighting. Oh man, Nosek was right in front. Sturm once again with another great chance. That shot goes to the boards. Okay, Vanacek makes a save. I'm not sure where Bennett was sending that puck to.
No.
Okay, Kulikov with some great puck work. And Bennett will dump in. We are halfway through the third period now. Jacob says Kevin Stenlund would have scored there. Matt says Knights take the West this year, I think. Could also be Dallas, maybe Colorado. Don't see anyone else. NHL and Aviation says, I hope you guys are loving Sturm. He looks like he's fitting very well.
Yeah.
Hot Dog, are you asking about our new goalie? That's Vitek Vanacek. He's our new backup goalie. And we also have a new goalie in Charlotte. His name is Capo Kakinen. Winnipeg actually wanted Chris Drieger, apparently.
Well, just to be their AHL guy. Kind of a weird switch, but whatever.
Yeah. Henderson says Sturm is a great bottom 6 pickup. Big, beefy, does all grunt work.
Yeah.
Vanacek plays the puck.
Held out of the game last week from starting. He was the backup. Knew they were going to go Came for the Panthers. Getting his first start tonight.
Barkov with the puck over to Verhaeghe.
Oh,
Luukkonen makes the save. Seth Jones able to keep the puck away from Buffalo.
Schmidt ahead to Lundell, who's got one tonight. Lundell and Greer, same types of goals. It was a Schmidt shot, and it sat for Luukkonen
Schmidt
behind the goal.
dumps in.
did Greer ever come back?
Yeah, he did. He went back into the penalty box.
Okay.
He probably needed to properly get the jersey back on.
Yeah.
Lundell with the puck.
Oh,
Oh, man, Boquist
Oh.
is right there. Apparently, those guys are only allowed to score if Schmidt got the secondary assist. Hey, Ryan Roy, thank you for the 2.
hey, thank you, Ryan. Thank you, bud.
He says,
Hey,
hey,
bud.
fellas, y'all ready for playoffs? Let's go.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there.
NHL and Aviation says, imagine this lineup with Marshy and Kachuk when they
Right?
get back.
Yes, sir.
AJ Greer back on the ice, and he backhands it wide. That would have been a really great goal if it went in the net. Let's see. All right. Forsling with the puck. Dumps in. Bennett couldn't quite get the tail end of that puck. Less than 7 minutes to go. Sabres recontrol the puck.
Mentioned the 1 goal allowed over the last 3 games by the Panthers. Second time in franchise history they've done that.
Oh, there's a
Greenville took a high stick right in the face. Ouch.
Are we finally going on the power play? Yay!
You okay?
Oh. Mikkola might need to rest his eyes a little.
Yeah.
Over 100 years ago, dairy farmers in Tillamook, Oregon, built a boat.
Hmm.
90 miles per hour.
Did coach say 90?
Push him out there.
Am I gonna be on this?
All right, so we're finally going on the power play.
Okay.
For savings and service, get more with Geico.
Oh, he's moving.
Hey, Greg. Oh, hi, Greg.
Nice.
Trey says it's still Joe Robbie Stadium.
Yes, it will always be Joe Robbie Stadium.
Starting 30 minutes before face-off with the pregame penalty called on Buffalo, Andy.
Yeah. Mikkola takes the high stick right here. Look at the stick come up.
Ow.
Right underneath.
That looked like that hurt for Mikkola.
Official Freeland McCoy needs to call Panthers first power play of the game.
How about that? Zach Benson.
So Zach Benson gets called for the high sticking. Now let's see if we can capitalize on our what's is a rare power play chance.
Right?
We rank 13th in the league on power play with a 23.4. So not quite deadly, but not terrible. 12 minutes left in the second. 3-2 Leafs. Leafs have had no shots in this period. It's been 8 minutes. Kate says, remember when Amaranth Bank Arena was called National Car Rental Center? Good times. I remember BB&T Bank Atlantic. Samoskevich with the shot. Barkov went for the deflection. Ekblad was able to hold that in and make the pass. Now Barkov. Sabres get the clear. Matt says, well, a power play for Florida. Did the check give Buffalo give the refs bounce? Rodriguez over to Seth Jones.
Damn.
And Luukkonen makes a glove save against Seth Jones because, of course, he does.
Yeah.
Place your bets. Place your bets now on who will score first, Seth Jones or Nico Sturm, because they are getting equally snake bits with the number of high-quality chances they've had.
Rodriguez was screening them right in the front. Still got 20 seconds.
Spaceman says, Jaws, do you remember when Amaranth Bank Arena, formerly the National Car Rental Center, was under construction in 96-97?
Yes.
Lusterainen, for Hagee had nothing but open net and couldn't get the puck.
He had his stick lifted.
It's a breakaway the other way. And Vanacek denies the breakaway chance.
Not today.
Collins placing his bet on Seth Jones.
Yeah, I would bet. I would make that bet too.
Hot dog thinks Sturm. Kate says Seth Jones, he might pull a Krupp. Sorry, fellow 96ers.
Well, I mean, if he pulls one, we'll be okay. Krupp is the guy that scored the goal in the
96
triple overtime.
Oh.
Yeah. Scoreless triple overtime.
God, that is torture.
It was.
A game going scoreless for that long. Hey, John, thank you for the 2.
Thank you, John. Thank you, buddy.
Says, have you ever seen a ghost?
Yeah, the house is haunted. Want to come live in a haunted house? I'll rent it out to you. We hear them all the time. We got pet ghosts, and we got the lady that died in the house ghost.
3 minutes left to go in the thirds.
You probably think I'm kidding.
And there goes Luukkonen
the
to the
empty
bench. So the net is empty.
That's just abuse to your players. You know we're going to get a fourth.
So that puck is just stuck in the corner right now. And now it rolls out all the way. And we'll get a 5-man change. 2:20 to go in the third. Buffalo trying to get a clean entry into the zone.
Oh, where's the Seth Jones empty net goal?
Barkov with a good.
That was like men versus boys right there.
Let's see. So. Oh, poke. Keep poking. Come on. Barkov got the deflection. For Hagee will get
There
the
we go.
clear.
Oh, he
Ekblad,
missed by a mile. Oh, but it was
but
tipped.
it's not icing. Less than 90 seconds to go. Spaceman says Seattle got a gifted win. What happens there? Boquist with the takeaway. Lusterainen. Lundell can't reach it.
There we go.
But Mikkola can.
No,
Oh, he missed. Lusterainen
He gets
blocked.
it blocked.
Last minute in the third. Seth Jones flings it towards the net. Now the puck once again in the corner. Mikkola and Lundell. Bennett has it. Bennett. Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
Bennett with the empty netter.
Who did he pass it to so that he wouldn't get the empty net?
So 4-0. Let's see. Jacob says Lusterainen can't hit the open nets, dear gods. 33.6 seconds to go. Schmidt with the puck. Now Kulikov. Let's see. Looks like I think the Sabres put in a different goalie for the last 30 seconds. So 2 points and a shutout for Vitek Vanacek in his first game as a Florida Panther. Are you kidding? He is the third goaltender in franchise history to record a shutout in the Panthers' debut with 21 saves, and the first shutout for it's his first shutout since March 12th, 2023, or is it the first one for a goalie debuting for Florida?
His team.
So we get a 4-0 victory against the Sabres. Vitek Vanacek looking pretty damn good against one of the worst teams in the league. But it's our defense that really destroyed any chance Sabres had. We've given up one goal in the last 4 games.
I know, right?
Yeah. Spaceman, it's funny you should say that. Jaws is actually not doing a recap.
Yeah.
You want to watch the last half of the second period between the Leafs and Avs?
If you want to do it, you can. I gotta get upstairs.
Let's see.
If you want to do it, Kyle, you can. But I gotta get get upstairs.
Trevor Whitlaw says V-Chad Venachet.
So if you want to stay, that's fine. Okay, Kyle?
Andy Loves Concert says Spencer Who Ducks. Beck says RD has looked amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
You got Flog says I'm surprised he had a Panthers mask already. So Jaws.
Yeah. Good night. Good night. Good night.
Oh
yeah. Well, unless you're coming to bed soon, I might fall asleep. So if I don't see you,
okay.
Good night, everybody. I overdid it.
I love you.
I love you too.
I'll probably come in to check on you and say goodnight after I'm done.
Okay.
So AJ Greer and Nate Schmitz are the third and second star of the game. I wonder I wouldn't be shocked if it was Vanacek. Yep, there he is. Vanacek gets first star. The stars of the night are Greer, Schmitz, and Vitek Vanacek. Oh man, that's a wonderful way for Vanacek to endear himself to the crowds in Sunrise. The Panthers needed this to get the fans to warm up to not being with Spencer Knight. Yeah, the former Sharks player played good. Mr. Krabs says, I knew Vanacek was good. He just needed a change of scenery. Toronto winning 4-2. Good lords. Is Blackwood just forgotten how to make a save? Andy says, VV looks great in Washington and New Jersey. Can't stop a beach ball in San Jose. And great again in his debut with us. Power play goal for Tavares is second. Doesn't that mean there's 3 different guys on hat trick watch in that Colorado-Toronto game?
He made some key critical saves in this game, and the fans were chanting Vanny all throughout the game.
Matt says this team will be scary when Chucky and Marchand come back in playoff time. Mr. Vince says 16-0 in the postseason. Yeah, I doubt that very much, Mr. Vince. So, Vitek Vanacek with 21 saves and a shutout in his debut as a Florida Panther in a 4-0 victory for the Florida Panthers at home. Cinema. Kenneth says, yes, that is correct, Kyle. Kate says, this is why I was so hyped when I heard Vanacek was going to be one of us. So how many of you want me to go ahead and tune in to the rest of the second periods? The second periods of the Avalanche and Leafs game. I don't know if I'll do the whole rest of that game, but I can at least cover the rest of the second. Oh yeah, the Heat game. That's me committing to staying up on this stream for another hour and a half. Cade says this team is already terrifying without Chucky. Marshy, I'm freaking hyped. Okay, I'll go for the Leafs Avs game because that game is sounding absolutely insane. So I'm hoping. I know Leafs Av is not on ESPN Plus. I'm hoping that it's on. Yep, here it is on Fubo. Thanks again, Austin. Tony says, go get some ice cream. I regret to inform you, Tony, there is no ice cream in the house. So, pardon me. I'll watch the rest of this second periods between the Leafs and Avalanche. True says, super chat to keep Kyle streaming.
After historic 2024, Alex Pereira defends his UFC light heavyweight title at UFC 313. The main card action begins tonight at 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. Visit Sportsnet.
Matt says Heat will make the playoffs. Won't do anything in the playoffs, but they'll make it. You know what's hilarious? Vazzy made the same amount of saves as Vanacek did tonight, but Vazzy lost 4-0 to the Bruins. Hey, Dee, I'm doing all right. There's only 5:15 to go in the second for Toronto and Colorado, so I'll watch that and then sign off. Yeah, the Bruins are falling apart and still somehow beat the Lightning 4-0. Oh, wow! The Avs just scored. Looks like Kiviranta. So now Colorado has cut the deficit to 1. There is just no goaltending in this game. There's 7 goals combined, and we haven't even hit 40 minutes of game time. iDog says we shut them out with our new backup goalie in his first game with us. I love this team. NHL and Aviation says I need a Nelson goal to tie it. If Blackwood could make any saves at all, the dude has given up 4 goals on 12 shots. So, puck on the netting, clock stopped at 4:33. So yeah, I'll treat this. I would be staying on anyways, usually right about now, because normally Jaws would be doing the recap. All right, Avalanche win the faceoff. Heat's up by 12 after 1. NHL and Aviation says, Kyle, I forgot to tell you, I went to a Devils game yesterday for the first time, and let me tell you, it's one of the weirdest experiences I've had at a hockey game. Can I update the banner? I don't really see the point since I'm not planning on covering this entire game. I'm just hanging out with you guys for a few more minutes. So shot from the point. I thought that was going to go in for the Avs. When will Matthias be here? I'm not sure. He was supposed to be here this weekend, but obviously since Dad got sick, he couldn't come.
going through there. It's hard for him to find it, but he kept his glove deep enough that it didn't bounce off his glove and go back into the net. Instead, he was able to get tight to the post to find it. Face off one by the Avalanche. Now hot shot off the glove of Stolars and cleared by Lorenz.
All right, so
Leafs have won 13 of their last 17 on the road. Here's Taves in. Right side McKinnon.
NHL Aviation says a lot of gimmicks and weird dancing show in the concessions. It's really not something I'm used to since I mainly go to Isles or Rangers games. Spaceman Sports says the Devils mascot is creepy.
Sam Malinsky sends it back in. Keith Middleton and Eric Johnson, the number 7 and 8 defenseman. Johnson was a Maple Leafs draft choice back in 2016. Was in the lineup for the last game for Colorado. Malinsky replacing him tonight. Gerard across. Back it comes to Malinsky. Rick Ryan again down the road and anxious.
Wow, what a couple of good saves by Stolars. Derek says if you're ever in Pennsylvania, definitely try to go to a Hershey Bears game. Funnily enough, I actually have been in Hershey many times over the past 7 years. I've been to Hershey Park plenty of times. I went to the Indian Echo Caverns in Hershey once. I've been to the Civil War Museum in Harrisburg a couple times, and I have seen the outside of the arena where the Hershey Bears play. Matt says, I think it's one of the greatest hockey crimes of the 20th century that Miroslav Satan never played for the Devils. Austin says, another shutout Panthers. You fell asleep. So, yeah, Vitek Vanacek in his debut with the Panthers gets a shutout. Is beautiful. Yeah. 1 minute to go in the second. Another rush chance. Natchez with the puck. Oh man, that goes high. Okay. It's icing against the Leafs. Austin says Panthers had 110 points last season. Do we go over or under 110?
Now a key face-off for Sabres at the end of what's been a long shift, almost a minute now. Leafs have won 56% of the draws so far tonight. Sabres 6-4, and wins that cleanly away from Nelson. Chopped out to center with under a half minute remaining. McCarr.
All right. 20 seconds to go in the second.
Down low, McKinnon on the ice here in the late stages, but the puck loose for Nyes. Up ahead off Marner. That'll slide in on Blackwood, and now the Leafs are going to get
Leafs will get one face off with 4.7 seconds to go in the second.
Defensive play by McCabe there inside the line. You know, you got to have your head on a swivel against that combination of having the speed of McCabe and McCarr on the back end. But McCabe has had another good, solid defensive game in this one.
So 4.7 seconds to go in the second between the Leafs and Avalanche. That is the end of the second. So I think I will probably sign off now. I had a fun time. I had a fun time with you guys, especially since Jaws was able to watch us win against the Sabres. Yeah, so I think I'll call it a night. Got to save the energy for that what's probably going to be an insane game versus the Sabres. I mean the Bruins on Tuesday. Okay. All right. Good night, everyone. You take care. NHL Aviation says, thank you, Kyle, as always. See you next game. Thank you very much. Y'all take care.